Hey everyone, it's Kai from Kool Collectibles back again for another review, and as you can see I finally got the Hot Toys 1/6 scale DeLorean from Back to the Future, and it is a pretty amazing piece. I did have a few problems with the install, and I'll get onto that in a second, but I'll just give you guys a quick pan of the car itself. Sorry about the light there. So there's the front. So I did have a problem on this particular side. You do have to, these little front bumpers are actually separated from the main body, and this little bracket right there came unglued and started separating out, so overnight I had to glue that back together so I could insert the cable on the side there, but it seems to be all good for now. And I do love the sort of brushed look. It is all plastic, so I don't think there's any metal here, but the brushed sort of aluminium look of that car does come out quite nicely. I think in terms of accuracy wise, I have read a few comments on the forums and so on about some of the inaccuracies. I mean, I'm not that anal about the car itself. Just at first glance you can immediately recognize it as the DeLorean, but some of the things that I've read about are these sort of pillars here aren't totally accurate, or even the wheel design apparently might not be totally accurate, but on the face of it I don't mind at all, because it does look pretty damn amazing, particularly back here with all the detail in the wiring and the componentry there. So I can't complain too much about that. It is a bit of a pain to put these cables in. My little coloured ones here kept falling out. These sections here, similar to the front bumper, you have to attach yourself. So just go slow and insert them into the slots carefully, so you don't break anything. But other than that, it's not too bad of an install. They do go around the bottom. If I can just, I'll just pause and rotate the car around, hold on. So here's a better look at the back of the car. All of that componentry. This bit here is for the lightning rod, and you can sort of fold it back and forth. Unfortunately they don't include a rod there at all, but I have seen some customs on the forums and so on that do look pretty good. This is the plutonium slot, so this does come off. You can, it's a little bit tricky just to get your fingers in there and pull that out. What else can I show back here? Just be careful of all these little wires. They're all sort of either pushed into their slots or glued on, so just be careful on how you handle it, I guess. It does feel fairly sturdy, but always be careful with these things. The biggest disappointment for me probably is the number plate, because it comes as a sticker. So here's the sticker sheet. So you do have a few of these decals that you need to stick on inside the car, and as you can see, the first time I tried it on this side I couldn't get it on straight, so I had to rip it back off again and use the spare. So luckily they do give spares, but for this price range and this scale, I mean, shit, come on Hot Toys. I can't believe that they couldn't design a proper number plate that they just put on back here, or even some of these decals. I mean, they've got other things in inside the car that do have decals, so I'm not sure why they didn't just do it across the board, because I guess for me, putting stickers on I guess this ended up costing me about $800 Australian, which is the cheapest price you can probably get it. But even for that price range, having to put stickers on these damn things, I mean, it's not a Lego set or a Transformer, so that's probably my biggest gripe. But everything else is pretty good. So all of these sections here that you put in and then you insert the cables in all seem to be fitting in fairly well. And the overall detail, you know, I do love the way they've sort of weathered back here, and you can sort of see all the fake sort of what do they call it, those welding joints and so on. It does look very, very nice. And then I'll just see if I can gently rotate it around like so. You can see some more of the detail there. So overall, all the detail that I've got back here is pretty damn amazing. I'll just gently open the door. So it is clipped on by a magnet, and then you just sort of rotate it up on this ratchet joint like so. So I do like the little strap that they've got there. See if I can get in there. See, so that's a bit of nice detail there. And then you get a look at the inside of the car. So the stickers, there are a couple of, or 3 stickers here that you put in, and then one along the front here, which is already starting to come off. So I might just push that back down. Yeah, the overall detail in here, I have heard some complaints that it's not totally accurate because there should be more wiring or cabling and so on, but overall I can't complain too much about that at all. While I do have the doors open, you pretty much just flip open the front hood here, which is also on a magnet, and I've already inserted the batteries there, which are hidden behind this wheel, and the screw, which I just dropped in there. So you just screw that on, and the button is just here. So I'll just close this door. So you see the headlights have just turned on. You get the rear lights back here, which look quite nice, and of course you get the flux capacitor going in the center there, a few lights on the side, and also up on the I think the center console at the top there. Probably get a better view on the other side, so I might just quickly move around. Alright, so here's the other side. So you can get a bit of a look at the lights up the top there. And again, flux capacitor in the center there, and some lights at the back along here. And then of course you get the front lights along the side and the headlights at the front as well, which I can't get around the wall, but you get the idea. And the steering wheel does turn, but doesn't adjust the wheels at all. The wheels are locked together at the front, and they can turn about 20 degrees, I think. Some of the detailing here, with the lighting features, it does suck that the dates and stuff here are not lit up, which is a shame. I'm not sure why they couldn't just make those as a see-through or some sort of translucent thing, and have a light inside it, which would have been perfect. But other than that, everything else in there is okay. There's a little antique clock that comes separate, and you just slot it in a hole there. And of course the little gear stick. The little gear stick does move around, so you can sort of play around with that. And I guess the seats would have been nice if they were a sort of softer material, but they are just sort of molded hard plastic. So I guess that would have been a nice bit of extra detail if they were able to do that. I think there are some pedals in there. I can't quite make that out. But that is pretty much it. I'm definitely glad to finally have it in my collection as my first sort of 1/6 scale large vehicle. I didn't end up getting the 1989 Batmobile, but if I can find it for a good price, I might still bite the bullet on that one, because I guess for 80s action movies you can't really go past the Batmobile and the Delorean right here. So if you're on the fence on this guy, and you are a Back to the Future fan, I'd definitely get this and the Marty McFly figure, which I do have in the cabinet behind me. So I will set him up posed pretty much like the poster here. So I have the car with the door open, and him with one foot inside. So I'll probably do that pose up on the display, and post some photos on the Facebook page and so on. So hopefully you can head over there and check it out in the next over the next weekend or so. But that's pretty much it for a quick look at the Hot Toys DeLorean. Thanks again. I hope you can subscribe and stay tuned for my next Hot Toys review, which I received today, which will be on the First Order Snowtrooper Officer. So hopefully you can stick around for that. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers. Bye.